Okay, guys, let's start. I think most of them they have joined, right? So yeah, let's get started. So we have created our subscription already here. We have renamed the subscription. This might take some time. Just click on refresh button. Let's refresh the browser here. Okay, it has been done. So first, let me help her to create my account first. Then I'll share my screen and I'll explain it to you. So as of now, I'm not explaining many things here, but just guiding you how to create a user. So in search window, could you please go to, no, not here, the main search window, search resources, yeah, Azure Active Directory. There it is. Click on users at the left hand side under manage. You will see users. Guys, I hope all of you are looking at this. You guys are making note of it, or however you want to remember this. As of now, you will see there's only one member. Now you will start creating different members. I'll explain it to you how it works in teams. Teams as in the actual teams. How would you see it in actual environment? Who will do this? How many members will you see there? But as of now, let me first get my account created so I can share the screen. Could you please click on new user? There are multiple options that I will explain later. Create new user. Yes. No, invite we'll see later. When I share my screen, that time I'll start inviting. Just type my name. It's Suhail, Suhail. Copy that without any space. Without any space. Copy it. There's an icon to copy next to your domain. Yeah, just copy it on the notepad, please. Paste it on a notepad or anything. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, go back to the portal, please. Uh, display name again. Type the first name or anything. Yeah, Suhail should be fine. Password. Copy the password. You can see it also. Or copy. It's okay. You can share the password with anyone, everyone, because the moment I log in for the first time, I'm bound to change it. Azure won't let you work without changing it. So you can share the password anywhere. Okay. Auto-generated password, that's fine. If you want to generate your own password, you can uncheck that and write your password, but that's okay. We don't have to practice it now. Account enabled. Yes, we have to keep it enabled. Otherwise, a person who logs in won't be able to practice anything. Click on next. No, that will directly create it. Click on next. Click on next. These all options. No, let it be. All are optional things. All are. Or let's click on review and create. I will explain it to you later when I share my screen. Great. I'll share my screen now, guys, and I'll show it to you how it looks when I log in for the first time, right? But your job is not done completely, Ram. So you will still have to share your screen maybe for 5 or 10 minutes. But I want you guys to have the experience that how it looks, how it works. So let me share my screen as of now. Could you please share that user ID and password in Zoom chat? And this one, guys, now I'm gonna copy it in Excel, so I'll at least remember for all of you. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, you can stop sharing and I'll share my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let me open that Excel file also. So you'll just get an idea that what are we doing. And this is only one time we are spending time on this. Once you guys have better idea, it's okay. After this, we are not doing this. You guys will be doing it on your own, and then we will be focusing on our technical task. So I'm not writing Iram's ID here, right? Because she knows her ID. So it's okay. Whoever is the subscription owner, they know their ID. So not writing that one. Sorry about this, guys. Keyboard is behaving funny. So she's the subscription owner. Now access shared with, this is my name and this is my ID. We don't have to write the password here. That's okay. Or first time when you create the ID for other people, maybe you can write their password here. And the moment you log in, guys, delete your password from here. That's okay. And even if you don't delete, that's okay. Because the moment you log in for the first time, it will ask you to change the password. I will recommend you to use same password throughout. Create your password, prepare your password one, and uh, though it's not at all recommended when you go to the actual environment, but here in training I have seen people creating machine then forgetting password, creating resources then forgetting password. So I would recommend you using same name, username and password for all the resources whichever we are going to practice, so you won't waste your time in other things where you have created something but you forgot password. Okay, so now let's go here. This is how we are going to practice now. Okay, second group we will have obviously second group will also have my ID first or second, it doesn't matter, but at least I should have the access on that, complete access. Okay, now I'm going to show you what level of access I have got. Just because she has created my ID doesn't mean I have any access here. Okay, now let me go to the portal. That is the reason I didn't ask her to complete all the tasks at a time. So I'm opening the portal. Now here I do not have to create one. Why? Because I already have one Azure. I already have one Azure ID. It was shared by someone, given by my client, given by the company. In this case, you guys are doing this. So, but I don't have to create a new one. So if you guys see this one, uh, when Iram started, that time you guys were on a different page. Okay, because she clicked on a link which redirected her to directly to the login screen. But if you do not see that, if you're on this page, you can click on free account. From here you will go to the same page, right, whenever you create your one. But as of now I don't want to create anything free. I don't want to sign up. I have my user ID, so I want to sign in. I can use this sign in option here. I'll type my user ID here. Now look at this. This is Suhail at, this is her domain, her company's domain. Now, because she doesn't have a particular domain, so she's using Microsoft's domain with her name, Yahoo dot on Microsoft.com. But let's say if you have your own domain, UT-Kloud.com, UT-Kloud.co.in, you can replace that here. That is very easy task. We'll do that. We have a session for that. Okay, so whenever your companies will start creating, they will not have an email, a domain like this. No one would like this, right? If you are Bank of America and if you see Bank of America at yahoo.com, at Yahoo on Microsoft.com, you won't like it. So they would like Suhail at bankofamerica.com, something like this, which is easily achievable. It will hardly take half an hour to complete that session, but I'm letting you know that this option is there and we are going to do that. That is called custom domain. So I will type my user ID here. You guys will do create new when you want to create new. Only few people, whoever is creating subscription. Remaining of them, you are just going to sign in. Click next. Then type in the password. Which password here? The password which I got from the subscription owner. Click on sign in. And in this case, this is being done by the subscription owner. Iram is doing it. But in actual environment, no CTO or CFO will sit and keep on doing this. So they will delegate the access. We will see that how to delegate and everything. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about, that we have to change the password. So it doesn't matter even if you share the password there, that's completely fine. And even if it is shared or something, you can delete it. We have complete access. This is our training and this portal. Okay, this thing I have used it so many times, it's not even allowing it to. And it's a request, guys, keep generic password which can be shared sometimes. I mean, let's say that you want me to check something and you know I want to log in, though using my ID, I will have complete access and check it on your ID or on your work. But sometimes if I want to check your password, if I want to log in using your ID, so you should be in a position to share. So do not keep any password which you're reluctant to share. You know, your ex's name, girlfriend, boyfriend name. If you're as far as you're comfortable sharing the password, I'm happy with it. These are just suggestions. Rest is up to you. Now I am a part
Suhail
of
bhai?
this. Yes.
Nothing, nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now
It's
I
okay.
am a
It's okay.
part
I'll.
of this tenant. Do you have any question, Ajaz?
No, Suhail bhai, it got cleared as of now.
Okay. So now I'm a part of the this Active Directory. I'm a part of the tenant. Whose tenant? This tenant. Iramna's tenant. Okay, I'm a part of this tenant. Do you think I will see the subscription now? If I type subscription here like she did, will I see her subscription? What do you think? I'm not
Yes.
expecting an answer from old
Yes.
batch. No, you
Yes.
will not. Though your
Because
thought
she
process
hasn't
is
given you
correct.
the access to everything.
Right. Your thought process is correct, guys. I am not blaming you, but no, you will not see the subscription here. Why? Because in Azure, just because if you are a part of the tenant does not mean that you have access to subscription. You should have access to subscription also to see the subscription. So if a tenant has 10 subscriptions but the employer wants you to work only on one subscription, that is possible. That for example that let's say Iram has 3 subscription but she wants me to have access only on one subscription, so that is completely possible. For example, I'll take my ID. There are some practical where you guys I will be adding few of you to my subscription also, to my tenant also. This is my tenant UT-Kloud.in, right? I'll be adding you guys, but I am not giving you access on my pay as you go. See, this is by the way multiple directories which I was talking about. See, if I go here with this ID Suhail.Khan at live.in, I have 3 tenants with me. These are 3 different tenants. One is UT-Kloud.in, and these 2 are different. Okay, so I have 3 tenants with me. I will come to this again. Okay, and when I'm talking about subscriptions, I have 2 subscriptions here. So now when I give you guys some access, I don't want you to work on my pay as you go, because my credit card is linked to this. If you guys do not kill the resource or shut down the resource or delete the resource on time, it's gonna be charged on my credit card. So I don't want you to use that one. Or maybe I have some my website data, my training data. I don't want you to have a look at this at all. I'm telling you, you just come and work on this subscription. So I can do that. I can, if I give you the access, you will, when you log in, you will see only one subscription. Though there are multiple subscriptions in this tenant, but you will see only one subscription because I have given you access only one subscription. In this case, Iram has one subscription, but she has not given me access to a single subscription also. So I do not see a subscription. Now, just because I am logged in to her tenant does not mean I can simply go ahead and create a virtual machine. That is not yet possible. Okay. Now let's go to Azure Active Directory. I'm doing this as a Suhail user. Okay. If I go to Active Directory and if I say, let me add someone else, forget the subscription. I'll see subscription later. Let me add someone else. Let me add some user. Let's see if I can add. I can do that. What do you think? Should I have access to add someone or I should not have?
You should not have.
No.
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 Right.
No.
Because just by adding someone, if people are getting accesses on your tenant to add someone, then there will be a chaos, right? You add one person, he will add 10 persons. So you won't have access here. Look at this. Create new user is blocked. Invite user, we're going to discuss that in detail. First, let me finish this completely. And when once we are done with this, once I have my complete access on this, then I will start explaining all these options. So I do not have access to create one. I do not have access to reset someone's password. Nothing is there. So now I want these accesses. So how to do that? So let's go back to Iram's screen. Could you please share your screen, Iram? Okay. Now look at this. because she is a root user, she has all the accesses. She will be able to give me accesses. Yes, you raised your hand. You have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, just because Iram hasn't given you any access, that is the reason you cannot add another users?
Yes.
Or is it that you cannot add any users even if she has given you the access?
No, no, that cannot be the case. If that is the case, then the person who has purchased the subscription, he will have to sit and work on 10,000 users. This is very small. We are just looking at the uh, trial portal. Hence, you see one or two users. When you go to company, you will have 10,000 users, 5,000 users. No one person can do
Mm-hmm.
it. So there has to be an option to delegate. And I told you that this subscription and everything, these will be this will be purchased by CTO, managing director, uh, the board of members, those by
Mm-hmm.
that level of people. So they are not going to sit and do this work. So there has to be an option to delegate, which we have. We're just going to see that in a minute. So now if you go to Azure Active Directory and if you go to users, can you refresh? Can you see if my name appears here? Inam? No, 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 not that one. Okay, that's okay. I'll show you one more refresh is there. We avoid using browser's refresh button. Um, when I say refresh, do you see a refresh? But yes, that is the one I was referring to. So if you click on Suhail, my name, on that user, yes, you have an option to reset my password. You have an option to delete me from your account. You have an option to edit properties as in my phone number, my location, etc., etc. Okay. Left hand side, do you see manage? Where you see overview, audit logs, sign in logs. Above that, assign roles. Yeah. No, no, left hand side, overview, audit log, sign in log. Yes, assign role. Click on that. Assign roles. So here you will see which roles have been assigned to me. Click on that, please. I'm a user in your tenant, that is fine. But do I have any role? No. So click on add assignment. Search for a role, global administrator. Guys, do not worry. I'm going to explain everything in detail. This is very important topic. Definitely ask in, they ask in this in interview, and we have a detailed topic on this. I'm just getting it done so I can share my screen and then we can get done on this one and you will have an idea how to assign it. That is the reason I'm doing it without explanation. Oh yes, check that box. Click add. Now, why am I doing this? Because I want to be a global admin. I want to have access to reset someone's password. I want to have access to add someone. Yes, click on refresh button. You will see it. Maybe it takes some time, but that's okay. It has been done. Now, one question to you, Iram. The other people which you are going to add, do you think you should give this access to all of them? Now go back
No.
to portal.
Depending
Right.
upon what role they are going to play, I mean,
Right. So it's not a
we'll be
simple
assigning
yes or
them.
no. Depends that what access are they requirement. Let's say
Correct.
that you have added one person and you are saying, no, I don't have time. In my subscription, I am adding Ilyas. And Ilyas, could you please take care of adding other members? If you have that kind of requirement, you'll have to give access to Ilyas so he can add some new members. But if you say, no, I'm going to add all 5 members, whichever are there in that Excel file, I'll add it. And then why do you need this access? So you don't have to give the access. Okay, fine. So now I have got the access. Anyone who thinks that because now I have got the access, I should be able to see the subscription, not expecting the answer from old batch. Whoever is joining from old batch, guys, not expecting the answer from you. Now I've got the access as
No,
a global
I
admin.
no.
Why not?
Yes, you're able to.
You still would not be able to see the subscription because he has given you only the access to view the details of only that particular section, not the entire subscription level.
Okay,
No,
both
no,
answers
he's
are
a global
incorrect.
admin.
Both guys, it's okay, it's okay. We'll explain it. Don't worry. It's a little bit confusing, but we're gonna do that. Both answers are incorrect. I will not be able to say it, but the reason which you shared that is incorrect. Yes, but I will not be able to say it. Why? Because this Azure Active Directory, these roles and these accesses, assigned roles, it has nothing to do with your subscription. Subscription altogether has a different hierarchy. So now we are gonna go there, and those are called RBAC roles. RBAC stands for role based access control. RBAC. By the way, it is there in my OneNote, so you don't have to write it down. So we will be discussing RBAC roles. RBAC also known as IAM, Identity Access Management. This is also there in my OneNote. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so whenever it is related to subscription, it is RBAC or IAM. Okay, let's have a look at that. Could you please go to subscription? Archana, I'll take that question later. Let's just finish this one. I think you guys have some
Okay.
confusion, but once I explain, it will be easier for you. Click on the subscription,
no.
on your subscription.
Actually, I just wanted to know that as she has given you that particular global right, in future, if she said like, I do not want to give you the global right, can I have the privilege to delete that right from you?
You as in the person who has given me, right?
Yep.
Yes, that person will always have that access.
Okay.
Click on IAM. Do you see overview? Below that, there's an option activity log. Below that, you will see IAM. Yes, here. Click on add. Add role assignment. Select the privileged admin roles. Above that, there are two tabs. You see job function role. Yes. Select owner. It's just there, owner. Click next. Now select a member. Do you see that plus button? Just hold on for a minute now. Can you guys, if you are not a part of Active Directory, do you think you will appear here?
No.
No.
It will be
I'm saying that I want to
No.
add someone from the team. I want to add Muzammil, or I want to add Tina, right? I want to add Ajaz, but I don't want to add them to my Azure Active Directory. I don't want them to be a part of my tenant, but I want them to be a part of my subscription. Is it possible?
no.
No, definitely not, right? Can you see? So that is the reason we have to have the user first over there, and then we come to subscription. So now could you click my name? Click on my name, please. Click on select. Click review and assign. Review and assign. And that's it. Now I have got owner level of access on subscription, so I can do whatever I want to, or whatever the root user, in this case Iram, can do it. I have the same level of access. The only missing thing is I cannot remove her, but she can remove me, because she's the root user. Okay, and this is at the subscription level. On the Azure Active Directory level, I've got all the accesses. Same thing, I cannot delete her, but she can delete my account. Okay, now you can stop sharing your screen. I'll go back to my screen and I will start explaining this. Thank you for your participation, Iram. Okay, I'll share my screen, guys. Okay, now I am here on her subscription, on her tenant. I'm clicking on subscription, and will I see it here, guys? I still don't see it. Can someone tell me? I mean, this is very basic. No, don't think hi-fi, nothing. Very, very simple reason. What could be the reason, or what could be the remedy here?
Refreshing. You go to time to refresh.
But you have only got 10.
Login.
Yes, I think I already got the answer. Rahul answered that correctly, and someone else also said refresh. It takes some time, first thing. The other one, it's always best option, log off and log in. So I log off from this account. And log in again, and once I log in, I should have all the accesses. Sometimes, guys, portal, it does work slow, so you'll have to bear with that. Not all the time, only sometimes it happens. Or is it my internet? I want to see that. So let me quickly do the testing. It is literally lagging. I'm not even able to click on something. So just give me a minute, guys, until this login page appears. Okay, now the login page is here. My ID is here. I simply have to log in. Which password will I use? Will this password work? Is this password going to work?
No, you have changed the
No.
password.
Yes, this works only for the first time. I've changed it. Now it's my job to remember that password. If not, then I'll have to connect ARM to get my password reset. And then again, same thing will happen. She'll give me one temporary password. I'll have to log in. It will ask me to change and I'll have to log in with the new password. Okay, I guess I got the reason. I'm connected to Bahamas VPN. Fine. I hope this works. It is still logging in. But once I log in, I should have all the accesses. Okay, looks good. Internet speed is good. Yeah. And we are logged in. Now, look at this. The moment I got subscription access, I got a notification about the remaining amount. I did not get this at the first time. Why? Because even if I was a part of the tenant, I wasn't a part of the subscription and I was not eligible to get this information. But now I'm a part of subscription, so I'm getting this information that your subscription has this much amount remaining. If it was pay as you go, it will show some amount that this is the bill or etc, whatever it is. But it clearly shows that I'm a part of the subscription now. So, but still I want to go ahead and check this once. So here I am a part of the subscription. Now in the break someone called me to cross check or explain this question again. So who can answer this question? Can we deploy Azure resource like a virtual machine in storage on subscription level directly without a resource group? It's simple yes or no answer. Who can give?
No, we can't create.
Yes, we cannot
we
create.
can't
So let me
create.
show it to you now. So now if I go ahead, I have the subscription access, etc. everything. Now I am fully charged. Okay, let's create something. Let's do something. I'm creating a virtual machine. Okay. We have only 4 minutes left, hence I have taken this single question. In next session, I'm going to explain Azure Active Directory roles, RBAC roles, etc. Okay, so look at this. What does it say? That you have to select a resource group. It is a mandatory thing. Can you see? A resource group is a collection of resources, share the same life cycle. That's fine, but it is a collection of resources and it has to be there. I cannot skip it. If it is not there, you'll have to create a new one. But you cannot create a resource without a resource group. Is it clear to everyone? So I can create a resource group while creating a resource. I can do that, but a resource group has to be there. You create it here, you create it in advance whenever you want to create it. But now let's say that I want to create it in advance because I know I'll be deploying many resources and I want to create a resource group. So I'll search a resource group here. Don't worry, I'm going fast here because this is not our topic now. I'll create a resource group with my name. Region we are going to discuss, don't worry. Create. Now I have a resource group available. Resource group, it is nothing, just a folder. So I have a folder here under this subscription. Now if I go ahead and try creating a machine, see, why do you have a drop down here? Why do you think we have a drop down here?
Because we can have multiple
Yes,
subscriptions.
because one tenant can have multiple subscription. In this one, it's only one, but if you go to my tenant, I'll see two here. Where do you want to deploy? In that subscription, whichever you select, do you have a resource group? Yes, I do have a resource group here. And then further things, this will come when we discuss virtual machine. This is the biggest topic and this is very important topic, so we are going to do that now. As of now, we are focusing on subscription, we are focusing on resource group. So is this clear to you? Muzamil, I guess you asked, right, that you cannot deploy a resource without a resource group. You have to have one resource group in this. Is this clear to everyone? Okay guys, we have 2 minutes left. Once we come back, I'll be starting with Azure Active Directory, Azure RBAC roles, which one has more priority, how it works, what is the hierarchy in subscription, resource group, resources in terms of access. This is what we are going to discuss in next session. We have 2 minutes left. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you guys do not have any questions, let me quickly explain it to you that whatever we did here, you will not see that a single person doing this. What will happen, how it works, though no one is asking you this in your interview, but we have 2 minutes, so let's spend it wisely. How it works, that let's say the architect team, they have given some plan to the application team or business team, and they have liked it. Now they want to go ahead with Microsoft, with Azure. If it is enterprise agreement, Microsoft team will come, they will sit with the client and their architect team. A discussion will be done, maybe physically or maybe on Teams or Zoom. They will decide the terms and condition. If not, if they are going with pay as you go, like we did here, similar steps will follow. Instead of free subscription, we'll go with pay as you go, and there the company's credit card will be used. And some top hierarchy people, they will purchase it on their name. Maybe they will create a different dedicated email address for that subscription in their domain. Once that is done, they will start delegating the role. Now the CTO has been done, he will delegate a role to VP. Okay, you take the role. Now what are the roles and everything, we are about to discuss. Then VP is also not going to sit down and do this. He will assign it to some project manager. Okay, you take this role, you take the contributor role, and you start doing this. Project manager will assign it to, I hope you all of you understand how the delegation works in corporate world. It's same thing here. And gradually it will come to you. Then gradually it will come to you, and everyone will have their own roles to perform. So we're going to see the roles and everything in detail in next session. Do you guys want a break or continue?
Break.
Con-
Break.
Okay, let's take a break of 5 minutes. See you guys at 3:30 using the same link.